Have you ever pondered upon the mystery of how the world came into existence? The creation of the world has been a subject of fascination and wonder for humanity, sparking curiosity and intrigue through the ages. This profound enigma has inspired countless interpretations and narratives across cultures and civilizations, each attempting to decipher the elusive secret of our origins. Among these narratives, the Book of Genesis stands as a monumental pillar, not just in the realm of religious studies, but also in the broader spectrum of human culture and thought. Genesis, as its name suggests, seeks to narrate the genesis, or the beginning of everything. It is the first book in the Bible, a sacred text revered by billions of people worldwide. Genesis is not merely a book, but a portal to a time before time, a glimpse into the origins of the world and the dawn of humanity. It is a book that opens with the powerful words, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth," setting the stage for a tale of creation, of divine power, of humanity's birth and growth, and of the intricate relationship between the divine and the mortal. The significance of Genesis in religious studies is immense. It serves as the foundation for the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It provides the theological framework for understanding the nature of God, the role of humanity, and the purpose and meaning of life. Genesis is more than just a religious text. It's a cultural artifact, a piece of our collective human heritage. It speaks to our innate curiosity about where we come from, why we're here, and where we're going. It's a story that, regardless of our individual beliefs, invites us to ponder on the grandeur and mystery of existence. In the next few minutes, we will embark on a journey through the enigmatic narrative of Genesis. We will explore the tales it tells, the characters it introduces, and the lessons it imparts. So, prepare yourself for a voyage into the heart of one of humanity's oldest and most enduring stories. Let's dive into the beginning of everything, as told by Genesis. In the beginning, there was nothing but chaos and void. Then, with a word, the cosmos sparked into existence. Over 7 days, a cosmic symphony unfolded, as told in the book of Genesis. First, light separated from darkness, day from night. Then, the firmament of heaven was crafted, followed by the earth with its verdant vegetation. The celestial bodies were next, serving as timekeepers for the seasons, days, and years. The 5th day saw the birth of creatures of the sea and sky, and on the 6th, land animals and mankind took their first breath. Among the living beings, 2 were distinct: Adam and Eve. Formed from the dust and given life by the breath of God, Adam was the first human. From his rib, Eve was created as a companion, marking the inception of humanity. They lived harmoniously in the Garden of Eden, a place of perfect peace where rivers flowed and trees bore fruit in abundance. They were given dominion over all living creatures and were allowed to eat from every tree, save for one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. However, a serpent, the craftiest of all creatures, tempted Eve to eat from the forbidden tree. Enticed by the promise of wisdom, she succumbed to temptation and shared the fruit with Adam. This act, often referred to as the original sin, marked a turning point in human history. It was a transgression against divine command, a breach of trust, and it brought about consequences. With their newfound knowledge, Adam and Eve became aware of their nakedness and felt shame for the first time. When God discovered their disobedience, they were expelled from the Garden of Eden. From then on, they were to live by the sweat of their brow, facing toil, pain, and eventual death. With the fall of man, the once serene Garden of Eden was lost forever. The world outside Eden was harsh, and in it were born the first children of Adam and Eve. In this unforgiving landscape, 2 brothers rose to prominence: Cain, the elder, a tiller of the ground, and Abel, the younger, a keeper of sheep. Both offered sacrifices to God, but only Abel's was accepted. This ignited a spark of jealousy within Cain, a flame that would consume him and lead to the world's first recorded act of fratricide. Cain, consumed by rage and envy, slayed his brother Abel. This act of violence marred the innocence of the world outside Eden and marked the beginning of humanity's fall from grace. God, in his infinite wisdom, punished Cain not with death but with a life of ceaseless wandering, forever marked as a fratricide. As the earth aged, humanity's wickedness grew. The world was filled with violence and corruption, to a point where God regretted his creation. But amidst the sea of wickedness, one man found favor in the eyes of God. Noah, a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time. God, with a heavy heart, revealed to Noah his plan to cleanse the earth with a great flood. He instructed Noah to build an ark, a vessel that would carry him, his family, and a pair of every living creature through the impending deluge. In obedience and faith, Noah built the ark, weathered the storm, and witnessed the destruction of a world lost to wickedness. As the floodwaters receded, a rainbow stretched across the sky, a symbol of God's covenant with Noah and all living creatures. It was a promise that such a catastrophe would never befall the earth again. This tale of Noah and the great flood serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of humanity's wickedness, but also a testament to the power of faith and righteousness. From the depths of despair, a beacon of hope emerges, and from the wrath of the flood, a new beginning was promised. As humanity grew, so did their ambition and pride. The story of the Tower of Babel serves as a stark reminder of this. The people of Earth, united under one language, felt invincible. They decided to build a tower that could reach the heavens, a testament to their own greatness. But this was not a project of reverence or humility. No, it was an act of arrogance, an attempt to place themselves on par with God. God, seeing their hubris, decided to humble them. In a moment, the unity that had emboldened them was shattered. God confounded their language, and suddenly neighbor could not understand neighbor. They were forced to abandon their grand project, and they scattered across the face of the earth, each group speaking a different tongue. This tale serves as a reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of humility before God. But the Genesis narrative doesn't stop at the dispersion of humanity. It moves on to a man named Abraham, a man of unwavering faith and obedience. Abraham's story is a stark contrast to the Tower of Babel. Where the people of Babel sought to challenge God, Abraham sought to serve him. God formed a covenant with Abraham, a promise that would shape the course of history. He promised Abraham that he would be the father of a great nation, that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. And Abraham, despite his old age and the seeming impossibility of the promise, believed God. He obeyed God's commands even when they were difficult and painful, and because of his faith, God blessed him and his descendants. The stories of the Tower of Babel and Abraham present two contrasting attitudes towards God. One of arrogance and one of faith. They remind us that while human pride has its limits, the possibilities of faith are boundless. Through Abraham's story, a new chapter in mankind's relationship with God was written. The book of Genesis is not just a collection of stories, it's a guide to understanding the power of faith. It is a tapestry of narratives that intertwine to present profound lessons about the human condition, our relationship with the divine, and the enduring power of faith. The story begins with creation, a cosmic event that sets the stage for everything that follows. It is a testament to the power of the divine, a reminder of our humble origins and our intimate connection with the universe. The fall of Adam and Eve, on the other hand, symbolizes our inherent human frailty. It teaches us about temptation, the consequences of our actions, and the importance of responsibility. Yet Genesis does not leave us wallowing in despair. The narrative of redemption, as seen in the story of Noah and the Great Flood, offers a beacon of hope. It shows us that even in the face of dire consequences, faith and righteousness can lead to salvation. The covenant between God and Abraham, a pivotal moment in the narrative, underscores the importance of faith and obedience. Abraham's unwavering trust in God, even when asked to sacrifice his son, is a potent symbol of the strength and resilience of faith. These themes from Genesis, although ancient, remain relevant in our current times. The trials faced by the characters in Genesis mirror our struggles today. We grapple with temptation, face the consequences of our actions, and search for redemption in our lives. The covenant, a symbol of a promise or commitment, is something we still hold dear in our relationships and interactions. The book of Genesis, in essence, is a mirror held up to humanity. It reflects our strengths and weaknesses, our triumphs and failures, our hopes and fears. It teaches us about the power of faith, the importance of responsibility, and the possibility of redemption. As we close the book of Genesis, we are left with profound insights into the human condition, our relationship with the divine, and the enduring power of faith.